Important duties. Greetings.
You're a good fighter.
Greetings, both of you.
Earn the title of best.
Hello. I'm here for the training that was apparently the meeting was yesterday, but the training's.
You two!
We know. Get the meeting over with. Come on, can we start a little longer?
What meeting? You're the one taking over this, anyways. You were the instructor. You were hired as such. Do your goddamn job, please.
Why do I have to do my job at work? Anyway,
Gee, I wonder.
you here
You
for it?
do get paid a lot.
Of course, why wouldn't I be? That seems
Alright.
kind of obvious.
What else with the attitude, please?
Then I see let's get this started. I've been itching to
Okay.
fight with a sword, but I should handicap myself since you're handicapping yourself.
I I I don't see how I'm handicapping. It's the helmet, isn't it?
The
Seems a
helmet.
little intense, don't you think?
I
What?
see.
Might need a helmet.
Shiny.
Alright. It's fine.
No, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this.
I usually play without a helmet to begin with.
Try
Which
not to die.
You must you're basically making yourself stronger by having to protect one weak point. And also weakening your opponent so they only go for that one weak point. Good tactic.
if
Flawed
I'm
if
being
someone
completely
knows
on
what you're doing.
if I'm being completely honest, I usually fight without. Is the fight started already?
No, I'm
My
just
apologies.
sizing you up. I'm sizing you up. Getting basic
Not
measurements, about same size. With your
usually. Usually, if I'm fighting someone without a helmet on, I don't wear helmets usually. I just weave their attacks if they're trying to hit my head.
Alright, then let's get
Alright,
this
then you'll
started.
be able to learn our counter style.
Middle, with me.
Understood?
This fight is just to crush you, so don't be mad if you lose.
Understood, sir. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything fancy.
Shatter.
Wait, I don't think I don't know if I should do this.
Hey!
Whoa!
Off! Off limits there.
All
You
right,
do that
understood.
again,
I did not know.
I will join the
We're
fight
trying to
again.
spar, not trying to have a funeral home.
Okay, 1 second then. I just need to do something
Fucking
very
mixtures.
fast.
Hey,
Mhm.
told you not to talk
I
like that around me.
It's the fire mixtures. I don't know what you want from me, Marin.
Well, thank you, sir, for actually respecting me.
Respect
I do
everyone.
appreciate
Prove
I
yourself
do
in
appreciate that.
combat. Maybe he'll respect you.
I doubt it. I may have
He
insulted
already
him in a
fucked his
bar.
chances earlier.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he isn't wrong. So
I'll fight you fairly. Give me
whatever
everything.
you want. Everything you say. Are you sure about that?
Without
Just
the
not the blinding fire.
without the use of your flames. Or
Okay,
really
that
whatever other aspect you may hold. This is this is for the air kingdom, not for fire.
understood. Let's go.
Although you would be a valuable addition. May you blow the horn
Mm.
again?
It's best not to try flying in this.
I would think. No, maybe I will put my helmet on. I see. I
Wings
appeared.
exposed gave you a weak point. If you're go You have to have your helmet You have to have any coverage you have still on your body when you fly in. Try and mix that through.
Well, it's a good thing you're not in the Air Force.
Why isn't this over yet?
Because, maybe, think this, he's not as bad as you think he is.
Or it's, just his nature side.
Ah, cut myself. Oh lord.
Where does he train
Nope, stop.
besides here?
You broke a piece of armor.
Definitely past experience.
That's fine. I can fight like this still. I mean,
Not
That
I am
when,
means
very
I'm...
much.
not when the only thing that gives you the ability to walk is completely exposed.
No, it's just the toes.
Yeah,
So it's...
exactly. Cut the feet, he can't walk.
It's fine. I'll be all right.
You say that, yet I've scarred my feet 1,000 times.
They haven't cut
Maybe
off though.
one. All right.
Ryan, don't tell me you're
Remember,
going easy on him.
shield
It's
break...
training.
Shield
Kinda
is...
has to.
Remember here, shield is broken by a singular axe swing. Try and get that through your head.
Took a while for us
Again,
to
that's still
learn.
a training match. I may be fighting you with all I have, but it doesn't mean I'm not trying to help you learn. One last piece of armor. Once that breaks, you're done.
But he's not holding back.
He is. He's using his
Just
weapon,
not.
sure, but he's not going for any vital points. He's just going to break his armor.
Down.
Ah, I see.
Sword down.
Understood. All right then. If I'm being completely honest, I would have preferred to fight with my fire, but yes,
You...
I understand why I couldn't.
Well,
No.
frankly, I'd like to see you use your air abilities instead of relying on something else that you have. Well, you have 3.
But it's
I like
also
to see you
impressive
learn
his
something
control
other
over it.
things. That's true.
I
It's
mean,
still as impressive his ability with his fire. So I'm saying we shouldn't reduce something that he already
I'm not
has.
reducing him, but last I checked, you lived in fire for a while, didn't you? I don't see how
fair.
you. I don't see how you'd know most of these abilities if you didn't. Right? And since now you're living
Yeah, that,
here, I'd like to see you learn both aspects so you can be more of a actual usable force in the army instead of just one of the many numbers.
But if we just teach him on his air side, he'll never know how to mix
Why do
I
you think I'm here, Ryan? I can teach him both aspects that he's also missing in his life.
Listen for a
oh
second. Okay.
I'll please
You
put the sword down if you're gonna get close to him.
stop.
That seems kind of dangerous.
It's kind of rude.
Okay. Stop before I use the sword on you, idiot.
Are you threatening me? My apologies, but
Okay.
are you threatening me?
I'm just trying to say, if he uses his fire in combination with his air abilities, he could become stronger.
But he needs to learn his air first. That's what I'm saying.
But
I
he
don't I don't
That's
I
all I've been
don't
saying.
permission. My apologies. Permission to speak.
Hmm.
I don't mind refraining from using my fire until I find some until I
yes,
master
but
some air abilities.
once you master the air abilities, it'll be like learning a whole new thing if you add in your fire as an afterthought.
Not really. The way they taught us is that we just think of particles. At least the way my dad taught me was think of particles in front of you and then just imagine them set ablaze. As in
That's
well,
an aspect.
like that.
Yeah.
It's one way to look at them.
We don't work like that. So yeah, probably help that he learns a different element on top of it so that way he can work along with it afterwards. He needs to learn one and then work to combine them instead. That's how you
Uh,
refine it.
hey, Jackson, was it?
Yes.
Well, wouldn't air work the same way?
No.
No, because imagine that When I'm moving, I'm simply just moving through air
But
particles.
you're not moving air. Well, no, because air works air's working a bit differently. You need to think of pressure in order to manipulate it.
Like pressure,
Air
like pushing someone.
Yeah,
using our
something
ability,
like that.
Okay,
using our abilities is basically pushed off instinct and training.
push. Ah,
Not that
I
far,
see.
but Jesus. I was just about to say it's more on feeling, not on your imagination, not on your brain.
Pull.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Oh,
those abilities will be
Lord,
a lot. Those abilities will be a lot more difficult to learn. You need to learn the push first before you can actually pull
is it
something.
normal to be lightheaded after you do that? Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
it's a lot of strain, especially since you're only just learning the air abilities. Can you just?
Okay,
I figured you would have learned more since you're also flying. Can you not fly?
Let me
well,
demonstrate something.
I
Let me
cannot turn.
demonstrate.
I can fly,
Hey, kid, what's your name?
Leon.
Alright,
Well,
this is how far a real push should go. Push.
ah, I see.
You only pushed me about 4 feet away.
Nonetheless, I can fly. Just
In straight lines, apparently.
I can change the height, the altitude of it.
Why can't you
Yeah,
Just
but
by
turn?
why
turn.
can't you turn? Like we do like full air shows and air dances sometimes, where we have
I
to do
can
full
break.
pirouettes in the sky.
Jeez, that
If
like.
I but if I turn, I can't quite land correctly.
Okay,
And if you ask
so you
why, I'd rather
can't
not
do
respond.
anything like
Well, I'm
this.
gonna ask why, because if this becomes a problem, I need to know.
Well, I really prefer if like I didn't tell you. I'm not much comfortable
I
with
don't
it.
need to know the reason. Well, I don't need to know the reason behind it. I just need to know why.
Come on, we're your friends, right? Uh, Newly appointed,
I just
self-appointed,
met you. My
and this
apologies,
is
but
crazy.
the reason why is just the reason why is because like I'd rather not say if I'm being honest.
Well, that part's pretty fucking obvious.
Someone pull your wing a bit too hard.
I
No, not even pulling would cause this much nerve damage.
You were dropped as a baby and was pulled on to catch you.
What the fuck are you?
uh I
I've seen it happen once. It was terrible. Get out, get
I
surgery.
I
Mem to hide the home. Just say it.
my parents ripped my wings off when I was a kid.
Nice.
What?
More my
I mean,
father.
so I'm guessing when they pulled them out, it was bare bloody, and they didn't disconnect everything in the same process. Meaning
Clearly not.
one's faulty now. It grew them
Or
wrong.
just both of them. He'd be able to turn one way decently enough, but he can't turn at all. So
Also, your
Well, it
wings.
was. Like, excuse me, when do wings grow in exactly? Like around 10 years old, around there.
yep,
Yeah, this has been happening for 18 years, for like 8 years, consistently.
that'll explain the nerve damage. All right, we're gonna have to get you full surgery then.
And
It
then a
probably,
couple. It'll also
it probably
take you a
also
couple
doesn't
months of
help that.
physical therapy.
And some
It also
physical
probably
therapy.
doesn't help
Yes.
that I tend to use them as wings, not wings, shields.
Okay, ignoring your bad behavior, we'll need to get you extensive wing surgery to get your nervous system back.
Understood, but also just warning you, I might reflexively put a wing in front of a blade or something.
Not for very long. So, because that's what the point of the physical wing therapy will
Yeah.
be like.
No matter how hard the habit, during
Go ahead.
combat, anything can be
Go,
broken.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't,
Slash.
you dumbass.
I slashed to the side, so it hit his arm.
That hurt my arm.
Yeah, I'll hit everywhere but your wings till you break that habit. I will
Want me to get
force you
it?
to break that habit.
I'll simply put my wing in front of this. Like it's a reflex. I don't do it on purpose.
Yeah,
I
well
know.
again, we're gonna get this, gonna get that adjusted, gonna get you fixed.
Alright then, but
In the meantime, ground combat and learning your other abilities will definitely be necessary for right now.
what about
Maybe a better archery.
archery?
Yeah, maybe a better archery so you can do.
Archery, yeah, we can probably do archery. I don't imagine you being that bad of a shot, are you?
If you can't do that freehand, you're not gonna last that much on the combat.
Well, I'm fairly good at the crossbow. I don't say that much, but
Okay, but the army
different
uses
story with the
okay,
hand.
but the army uses a bow though. Up to this archery ring here, and which we'll see where you're at. But am I seeing things?
No, you are not. You do not get to sneak your dad's wine cabinet. Oh god.
He has a wine Oh right.
This
Dumbass.
is really bad.
Listen, I don't go in the fucking pot.
He says he's not an
I got
alcoholic.
one.
Poorly.
I'm saying he says he's not an alcoholic, but
How?
Ah,
how? How?
Alright, hold on. Stop your shooting. Stop your shooting. That's gone.
I'm gonna go find that arrow because it's lost and needs to be returned.
Have you ever shot an arrow before? Because I really need to know. Am I speaking to you in experience, or
oh,
am I speaking to you of you've never had a bow in your life?
I mean, I've had a bow. Never good. I've never been a good shot.
So you've actively had a bow for a few years.
I've had it in my training, and my dad just scrapped it the moment I shot my first shot. So no, I do not have much experience.
It's gonna be a long one.
Ow.
Alright, forget the archery for now. Let's just oh, God.
Just a question. Where's the trainer?
He's retrieving your arrow you shot over the board.
I was going to ask if I could try out with the crossbow because I'm usually very much better at this.
Of course, you better with the crossbow.
And I mean like a lot better. I've hit some very long
Where's your
shots with them.
nature instinct or whatever? Like, oh God,
That's not how it works.
that is how it works.
Did you? You almost fucking hit me, noob.
I think
That
you should be
that
done
was a bit
training for
better.
today.
Don't you? Okay.
Okay,
First
God
rule.
damn it.
you cannot aim it at your instructor nor anyone. You shoot at the target and the
That
targets
was
alone.
that was I just
Anything
had
you
a
point,
job.
anything you point that at, you do not. Don't point that at anything unless.
My apologies. I did not mean to hit you.
Don't
Alright,
point that at
just stop
anything.
shooting. Just stop shooting.
Okay. Give me the bow.
I could
No, I'm confiscating the bow. Give me the bow. You are
I
nowhere
hit
near ready for this.
I hit a bullseye.
After how many shots?
Mr.
Meanwhile,
Mr.
meanwhile, uh,
Ryan's that's not the time to display.
Ah, Mr. Trainer, I saw you have a crossbow. May I try that?
no, you're not getting my crossbow.
I'll give it back. I just
No,
want to try it.
your line of work as of right now does not determine that you are required, nor should receive a crossbow. You are working with a bow as a patrol guard, right?
Well, I
You
was
don't
more
deserve
intending
something
on.
that can cause this. You do not need a spread fire.
You need a single shot,
I
which we
was
will
I
get you
didn't.
one once you meet the requirements. As of right now,
What are the requirements?
you need to be higher up than just your basic patrol guard.
Understood.
Considering
That
right
might
now
be a
you were
little too high.
just a private.
What's the what's my battle rating? At least for swords. I've always
The
been
fuck
good at
is
that.
a
Or at least my rating in general.
You're a
Okay.
recruit, so you're one of like the low thousands.
And can I just say, if I had to give you a grade on everything that we've done today, the fight showed talent, but you still fought worse than anyone in this clan under 700.
I'm only 119.
He's
I'm
10 years old.
saying,
He's 10 years older than me and somehow worse.
yeah.
9.
Anyway, your archery skill is non-existent.
Non-existent.
Calling it a
Yeah.
skill would be an
Overstatement.
atrocity. No, it would be an atrocity to anyone.
I see.
Anyone who's ever wielded a bow, a baby could wield a bow better than you. Someone with no arms could wield a bow better than you.
Okay, I think that's a bit too far.
No.
It's not when it's
It's
true.
not. This is how I was when I was 8.
I see.
I'm saying I can fix mistakes. I can fix your small problems with trying to get your bow to work. I cannot fix something that doesn't exist.
Harsh, but okay.
So show me over the next couple weeks so you have room for improvement, or else I will dump you completely as my student.
Let's see your speed and cardio.
How are you supposed to test?
I just
Oh,
need to see how
simple.
many. I just need to see how many. I just need to see from this starting point how many laps you can do within about a minute or so.
Give him 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'll give you 2. Since
On this,
you're just starting out.
at the sound of the shot, you go. Ready? I'll follow him so he doesn't break anything.
Permission to speak.
What?
So goddamn
I was
fast.
I was more trying to say that I am not getting out of breath at all.
That's expected, and that's not really what I'm trying to evaluate.
You're just running. You shouldn't go out of breath from just a singular run. I will
Sorry.
make you run for 3 hours at a time. If you really want to break a sweat. Aaron, state your age.
He's 118.
And he
Hi.
is faster than you. Come on, doesn't this make you mad?
It's not the speed I'm looking for here, Ryan. On,
I
3
know.
seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds. 7.
Okay. If I'm being completely honest, I did get somewhat tired near the end there. Which is
Yeah,
why
so
I
you had to
slowed down.
stop and take a bite of your food.
They're just rations. It's
You had to
fine.
stop and fill your stomach. Because that mouth isn't full of shit. It's full of something else.
Ryan, really?
Understood.
Well, I'm saying it because you broke the rule I said earlier of asking for permission to speak.
Well, you did about 7 in about 2 minutes. Bit more than the average.
Bit more than the average, but record holder still.
I don't really know what you and he's going again. Did we tell you you can go private?
My apologies. I just want to see if I just wanted to see if I could catch up to him.
We don't care what your intentions were. We care that you can follow orders. And judging from that, you cannot follow orders.
Really just unbelievable sometimes, really. swear these privates are getting worse every fucking year.
See me as a mold. Can't take shape, you get dropped.
Alright. Now, frankly, I was expecting your attitude in the bar to be a bit of a somewhat display of what you can actually do, but frankly, I'm not seeing anything redeemable. You're fighting, sure, but everything else is amateur.
Utter.
What should I do to make money?
Truly, what you've displayed is that you can only know how to swing a stick around.
Understood.
May prove useful in the long run. So, when's a free day for you? I need to get that extensive surgery done to your wings.
Did we say you can move at a spot?
My
Address
eyes
him.
are playing. My apologies, my eyes are playing tricks on me.
Now address
Okay.
him.
I'm gonna go train.
I don't quite
Good.
know.
Take care, Aaron.
I will be quite busy for the next few days.
Doing what, Private?
Taking care of my brother, mostly.
Yeah.
Didn't know we had a family man here.
Yes, I have a family.
No, I didn't know you cared about a family.
Permission to speak, sir.
No.
Understood.
You're all the way up here. Since you're born in fire, I thought you'd stay with your family. Than just coming up here. I mean, toxic family for sure, but...
For your information, my brother is nothing but lovely to me.
Toxic family in the higher parental side of things, I meant.
My mother was sweet as honey. My father was just rotten. Simply. Well, my stepfather. I don't know my father.
Trust me, you wouldn't want to.
Tales all the time. They didn't want you, you shouldn't want them. But anyway, let's get the sad sap shit over with. Tell us the closest time you think you'd have about a week of recovery time, and then physical therapy
In the
afterward,
next,
which would add about another
in
week.
the next maybe in the next like week, if I'm lucky.
We can set this for a month or so, but not farther.
A week, at max.
Alright,
I'll advise you
understood.
otherwise.
Understood. We will get that hat charged and dated.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
isn't there a tactics exam, or was the battle also part of the
We're
tactics
not there
exam?
yet.
Understood.
Well, the primary one is during the fight, but then again, you also kind of failed that too by not learning from your lesson with your shield. I kept pulling out my axe, hitting your shield, and you never
I
learned
was.
once.
The thing is, I was using the shield as a bait for you to get in, and
And yet, I
then
still hit you before you could even test your bait method.
I
Again,
I
not a
countered
good bait if you leave yourself
I
open
countered you
afterwards.
I countered you multiple times when you hit my shield.
Do I hear back talk, Private? Point still stands that you didn't learn a lesson from when your bait leaves you wide open. Setting a trap, smart, yes. But when you believe you're too smart, that's when you leave yourself open.
Permission to speak.
Granted.
Frankly, I was handicapped the entire fight. First of all, because I couldn't lay down my flames. Second of all, because I couldn't put fire on my sword.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Thus,
Private. Are you trying to scorch your instructor?
I
Do you
can
want to
control my
incinerate me?
I can control my flames to a certain amount.
Not when they're on the instructor.
Not when you didn't think you wanted to spread my ashes earlier than I thought.
I frankly have more control of my fire than you think.
Yeah, and I'll have control.
Control or
Yeah, and
not.
I'll have control. I'll have control over your lungs in a moment here if you don't stop this. Frankly, Private, you've given us nothing but attitude, even before you even came here.
My apologies.
So now,
Frankly,
let
I'm
us give
done.
you.
Frankly, I'm done with your apologies, Private.
Apology means nothing with nothing behind it. Just empty promise.
So,
Make good on a promise here. Improve your attitude.
so if you believe you're ready, or if you believe you're so much better with your tacticians,
I am not.
then
I
I
am not
will.
saying.
Then I will set up a scenario for you. Until then, you will get daily instructions. Your shift will be roughly
I
about
really do.
10 hours. I'm not done, Private.
My apologies.
Again. They're roughly about a 10-hour shift. I will give you your booklet of the daily path that you will follow. Only stray off path if you see any suspicious activity. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good. Your excuse for the day.
I'd like to add one more thing. My apologies for back talking. Just simply, I do not like it when people talk about my family the way you did.
Okay, well, we're up the week. The door's right there. You can never come back ever again if you wish.
Military's not for princesses who want to go play tea party. If you're ready for war, you gotta be ready for just simple back talk. You gotta be able to keep a straight face even when this is something you hold dear.
Understood.
He's gonna be a something, isn't he?
Just a ray of sunshine, isn't he?
I'll talk to him.
Reminds me of your father when he was a piece of shit.
When was that?
War makes anyone a piece of shit.
Oh, come on now.
Killing babies. Sound fun, right?
Oh yeah,
Like going
sounds great.
like going to a shop. Just going for a quick shop with mother and killing a couple babies.
Yeah, it's not furthest from what you did, didn't you?
I watched.
You helped.
I watched. I kept the lookout.
Participation is still participation, no matter the consequence.
Yeah.
I wanna go talk to this fellow anyways. See how he is after work.
Man, no matter what, you and your father always think of something quick to just cancel something. Whatever.
What, do we have something planned?
No, I'm just.
I'm asking, Ryan, calm down.
Sorry, my brain cells die sometimes. No, I'm only dissing you because you're kid of my best friend, so. I'd like if we can be cool. And not
Well, we always
assholes.
were. Always were. It's gonna be the same situation, though. I still wanna go talk to him, though. I believe I know where his house is, but, we'll see how that is.
Why would you know where his house?
I know where all of them are.
It's kind of creepy.
No,
It is.
no, I'm the prince.
It is still when you're the prince.
Privilege.
Yeah.
Come. Ah, I see.
Why'd you punch him?
My apologies.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought you were making a joke and just straight up said "come" instead. Like,
Come on, what the fuck? Team!
I did too. I was about to say.
I didn't know how else to say it, man. I
yeah,
was gonna say
don't
suck, but
try,
like that would have sound. I would have said suck, but like that would have been worse.
That's it.
don't try any of the
Come
like.
hither.
It's easier. It's easier.